Hey guys, here for another Emphatic Fury War recap. We went for a random war, 40v40. We got Clash Warriors, German war clan. Really good clan. Impressive results. 9v9, 10v10. They got plenty of triples, as you can see. Even got an 11v11. And yeah, we had a bad war. Really bad at 9v9 level. That of course led us with some troubles, but it was a nice war, very good to practice. You can see perfect dippings from our 11s, that's always nice. It was not that bad on the 10v11, could have been a bit better, but after all, we got a good practice anyway. Clash Warriors, a really strong clan. So congratulations for them, and let's see a lot of replays that I just selected because we have good content, even with this result for us. Let's start here with Gacy on 10v11. Forgive me about my voice. I have a pharyngitis of sorts of something. I went with my bike to the work and I got some air on my neck, and this was the result. So Gacy starting AQ at 9, and then kind of a mini Lalo. Sometimes it's much more effective than the Gobo, more traditional. As you can see, taking out lots of defenses, creating a really nice funnel. And then just golem and bowlers right there in the middle with the wall opened. Two witches, being very patient with that poison. AQ finally dealing with the baby drag. Bowlers and BK getting the core. AQ taking out some more percentage, as you can see. Bowlers still doing work. And he had two baby drags using AQ ability because of that single inferno, getting the 50% with that baby drag. AQ going down, even got a bit more percentage. And he still had a baby drag, use it at 1 o'clock, ending up with 55, so simple and effective. Next one, it's Thrasher. Thrasher here with a Vault Dive, walking AQ starting at 8, walking AQ down, using an early rage just to make sure. Better safe than sorry, always. Meanwhile, baby drag at 5. Unlucky and then lucky and then unlucky again with those wall breakers. We'll wait for the wizard tower to engage AQ and sending Galoon to funnel that archer tower for the wall breakers. So AQ keeps going. Meanwhile, wall breakers will not be able to open the wall completely, but the wall will be weakened. AQ with a really nice walk, Valks and bowlers with BK. all together going towards the town hall. Line of poisons for the CC troops. AQ using ability. Bowlers in the core taking out the town hall. AQ was still going, and then some baby tracks to grab some more percentage around as AQ goes down. But 62, really nice percentage on this one. Base 3 was the one that we couldn't get the 2 stars. And then base 4 for Thomas. Thomas coming here with the Gobo. Starting with a golem and a couple of wizards. At 7. As the golem starts moving, he tries to open the wall, but got a bomb, so failed there. Could have opened the wall earlier. Anyway, another golem with bowlers and a rage, big group of bowlers, so they will do a bit of work. Poison for the CC troops already. We went up the witch and then some hasted wounds to create a funnel on the other side at 2. And then a single golem tanking. Wall breakers opening the wall. Kinda. We'll have to send some more because of that wizard tower. And then a jump. He probably wanted to double wall breaker. There it is with a rage. And then that jump will lead the troops to town hall. Not much remaining, but another rage will allow the remaining troops to clear pathing for AQ. So AQ behind with a couple of bowlers taking out the town hall. So nice plan here for Thomas. Ending up with a 55%. So nice job. Base 5, Krish got the 2 stars but was an anti-3, so we will not see that one. And then starting here with Divino Jan, new member. Coming here with a 10v10 with a shattered go boho. Starting with a couple of wizards on the town hall. Sparing the golem. When they are finishing, he just sent those 2 golems. Some more wizards on the other side. Wall breakers opening at 3. Really early BK. Bowlers with that angle, they will go for a nice little walk, but some will keep inside. EQ also going out, but then will go back. BK with the ability going for the CC troops. Nice pair of poisons for those CC troops. AQ behind, and he starts very early the hogs from 6. And then you will see how AQ will do a lot of work. First heal down. Archers distracting that second inferno. Second heal down. Hawks will split into 2 groups. AQ with a really nice job taking out both infernos. Had to heal pretty soon. to keep those hogs going, but they were split, so first group triggers a giant bomb and then the other comes behind and everyone end up together. So ended up working really nice on this base. Let's just speed up the cleanings. Bowlers still going because he started hogs really early, so they will help with the cleanings. Some hogs and AQ. This was the first 10v10 of this one. I'm back after a pause. I had an internet issue, so next 10v10 triple base 16. I got this one. Kind of a late attack in war, but a very busy day at work, so kinda had to run a bit to get these hits done, but ended up with a nice AQ charge hogs on this base. Managed to hold AQ ability. What I saw was the range of the AQ out of range of this Inferno and this one, breaking at the cold storage and then at the expo. So I put down a giant and a wizard to tank, test wall breaker, and 3 more to open the wall. And then rage and poison to deal with the CC troops. And then some more wall breakers to open the second layer. Nice. Managed to help to open the compartment right on that side. I was a bit worried if AQ went there, but after she took the archer tower, she will get in range of the AQ to grab the bomb tower, so another rage will allow that. Meanwhile I started hogs because I wanted the Inferno busy to preserve AQ. She took BK on that process even without wasting the ability, because she was under rage, also the healers. So two heals down. I put down a giant a bit early probably, but then I just wanted to keep those hogs healthy, so they stay out of heal for a bit. Meanwhile, only that cannon and then the Inferno. I knew I had saw on the previous hit a scaler on that Inferno, so I just dropped the poison there and got it really quickly. As all the Queen Charge hogs at Town Hall 10, it's always a bit of a worry with time, so but managed to get it and ended up being a nice 10v10 triple right on this base. It was the last 10v10 triple of the war. It happened in the last minute, but yeah. Next one, Braden on base 19, coming here with a bowler reach. So he started with a couple of bowlers to funnel the sides. As they are finishing the funnel, he starts bowlers and witches with a healer each corner, 3 and 6. The healer only at 6 because he had that AD, but anyway, single golem and lots of bowlers behind with heroes. Giant bomb taking out some bowlers there, but he had a nice heal, so the main group managed to move towards the back end. That jump, that second jump, allowed everybody to grab the second Inferno as one of the main objectives there. Giant bomb taking out those witches on the south part, but then ballers doing work in the core with AQ, and a nice group of ballers and 3 witches from 1 o'clock will go around to grab the remaining of the base. AQ managed to hold the ability, that's always useful on a hit like this. Nice archers clearing the way. Scale is also busy on that drill. But you can see lots of skellies with those 3 witches, so they will go for the Tesla, and AQ managed to save the ability. So nice triple here for Braden. And the last one was from JJD, this base 20. JJD coming here with a shot at Go Boho, heavy on ballers, so he wanted to grab a lot with the kill squad. He's suiciding AQ, so probably a Hound CC. Grabbing BK, and then from the other side, couple of golems with wizards funneling. Taking out giant bomb in the process. Test wall breaker and more wall breakers as the wizard tower is distracted with the right side golem. Nice group of bowlers going in as the wizard, with the help of a bowler, finishes the funnel, so everybody going in, very nice. Entering into a rage and heal. We wanted that kill squad to work, and they did, creating a nice all-around pathing for those hogs. No BK anymore, so a valuable job by the AQ. Could have started a bit earlier the cleanings, but probably getting an eye on those pups to drop that nice poison. He sent hogs from 8 o'clock. He said it was by mistake, but ended up working really well. And as you can see, they finished together. So wizards taking the buildings on the other side, as hogs clear the trash on this one. Probably will end up on the elixir storage, but nice planning for this one, and a good triple here for JJD. And now it's time to move to the 99 hits, starting right here on base 22 with Marcus, with the first hit with dragons. So he will walk AQ from 11 towards 9, dealing with BK. No other defenses there, so she managed to take it without any spell, and then a Zapquake on that inner AD. So AQ will be responsible for 3 ADs, and that Zap take another one, leaving a rage and 2 hastes for the the other part of the attack. So he starts with a couple of baby drags. 1-3 with a big drag and another. Baby drags will be lost in the effectiveness with air troops around them, but dropping some wounds just to help those drags there. BK also funneling the trash, heavy HP trash from 2 o'clock, while AQ is joining the drags. Nice rage there. Took out those expos and then moving towards AQ. Also dealing with the sweeper. BK using ability to speed up things. Valk will just go towards AQ, but the dragon will help there. Really nice. 2 archer towers up at this point. Those drags about to go down, but BK will get that archer tower. And AQ still had the ability at this point. He just used it because it's just that archer tower. So taking advantage of the BK tanking, we'll take out the last gold mine. But overall, really nice plan here from Marcus. And next one, base 23. Bobo, one of the 6 packers. Even with bad performance overall, we had really nice hits from the 9s, the guys that managed to do good jobs there. Did really great hits. We will see some of those. So after the drags we have Kuba using a baby drag to funnel there. You will have a nice AQ charge Lalo on this base. Breath funneling with a wizard and an archer. Nice rage, test wall breaker, and then more wall breakers opening the wall and the rage. AQ dealing with that hound, so will take a bit, but with that rage will be a bit faster. Another rage just to end up with those pups, because she had that Tesla and the expo on her, but taking out the first AD, opening another wall just to give access to more defenses. Meanwhile, BK funneling on the left side, also grabbing some defenses as that archer tower, and then he starts Lalo from the other side, starting really nicely on that archer tower, wizard tower, using a haste at 3 to speed up wounds on that air defense. A bit late on that haste on the initial group of wounds, but no problem. Skelly spell kind of distracting everything from that second expo, and then a great rage, so everybody will finishes on that wizard tower. AQ will help with those air skellies, but lots of minions and pups cleaning everything. So really nice hit here from Kuba. Next one, 29. You saw we left some all 9s. Could have cleared those ones with dips, but we didn't have big chance, so we decided to just practice 10v10s or 10v11s. So creating a nice funnel using a giant bear to tank, stormtroopers creating the pathing for heroes. You will see he will grab 2 ADs, looks like, also the CC, using some wall breakers there, aiming for the AQ probably, had to use the ability there. We will grab the AQ, that Tesla, so really valuable entry for this suicide. Nice scouting here from stormtroopers. 2 hounds, hastes just to get loons moving faster on that entry, reinforcing with loons, haste to take out that wizard tower quickly. Nice rage right there in the core, as you can see, and then some loons from the back. Still had a hound, but just check the amount of loons that he had at the end. Pretty impressive. Minions cleaning everywhere, also some pups, loons everywhere, lots of cleaning troops. Still had a wizard, a heal, and a skelly spell. So really nice scout and nice hit for stormtroopers here with a swag. Next one, base 31. This is dirt shot. Dirt starting at 2 o'clock with the wizards, and then just putting down that golem with 4 more wizards, starting AQ from 7. So you will see that giant bomb unfortunately took out lots of wizards there, but first jump, 2 golems going in, and he just put another golem from the right with wizards. So a nice goey walk from 3 towards 12, AQ walk from 7 towards 9, and in the core couple of columns with bowlers with 2 jumps, rage heal for them. A lonely hog just to help. But you can see golems tanking everyone, AQ grabbing the last AD on the left, so even losing a healer, but no problem since those golems are still tanking. Wizard cleaning from the outside, barely hanging those 3 little bombs, and then going down for that mortar shot, but AQ taking advantage of the tanking golem, clearing everything, still had ability. And ending up on the last structures, town hall, cold storage and elixir. Pump 12, so very nice hit here for dirt. I think he also got a 6-pack. Next one, Evil with Madara. Coming here with a Brimstone for golems also. Starting at 9 with 3 wizards for funneling and grabbing everything at 9. Meanwhile, another golem in the middle, and another one as 4 wizards also clear everything. From 6, he just put down the 4th golem and then jump in. Bowlers, heroes, all of them will grab the 4 ADs. The 2 golems will end up walking that side, but you can see he had backend loons, since the kill squad was supposed to get everything in the core. As you can see, dropping loons on those air targeting defenses. AQ now fighting with enemy BK with the help of a bowler. Loons keep coming for those last defenses. And you can see, looks like 3 golems managed to survive. Loons everywhere, wizards, archers, even a bowler. So this was a really nice hit from Evil here on his Madara. And we have 2 more. Next one, Bad Intentions, coming here with another Drax attack. You can see he starts minions at 11, a wizard from 3, a burp distracting as the wizard creates a funnel, BK on the other side at 2 o'clock, Kiwi walk from there, AQ will go for his AD, BK with the wizards probably will take this one, or at least it should have been the objective. As you can see, the wizard will do it nicely, and then AQ busy with that hound, but he just starts hogs. The funnel was already made. He started dragons, not hogs. AQ will end up popping the lava hound, but those pups will go down quickly to the drags. As you can see, no problem. Nice heal holding those drags in the core, and then we just send a lava hound from behind the drags, and then the loons from 5 o'clock with a haste, grabbing some defenses, but ended up helping the drags taking the remaining of the base. As you can see, not much left. Even used the Skelly spell to help with cleanings, another minion. So lots of troops ending up this raid. Nice scout here for BE. And we have one more to end up this recap. It's our new Blizzard, coming here with 4 heals, mass hogs with 2 Skellies. We are seeing some of those lately. So BK takes out enemy BK. helping creating a nice pattern from 11 o'clock. AQ using ability, so we'll grab the wizard tower, that platform, and then archer tower. Then he starts hogs from 10 and 8 o'clock in two groups. First heal down right there in that court, trying to cover as much as he can. He had to use a second heal. Two skellies on EQ, as you can see, taking her out really quickly. And then another heal as hogs are clamping. Bestie skellies on the biggest group. And then trying to share that heal from those two groups of hogs. But it was nice. The main group managed to get last defenses without any other spell, but they were really low on health, as you can see, even grabbing some more traps. But wizards from the other side, nice skellies distracting the lava hound as they are cleaning, and then big group of hogs that survived the raid, also helping with cleanings for this nice triple from Blizzard. And yeah, forgot that corner hut, but it was not a problem. It was a nice hit. So this was the recap against Clash Warriors. Great clan, had a great performance, as you can see, a really high percentage, nice star. So I hope you have enjoyed this long recap, and of course hope to see you on the next